Sometimes in life things break just to give us more space to breathe, to be, and to become someone else. Recently, I find myself thinking a lot about life, about what I'm doing, where I want to go, what I want, and all I know is that I don't know what I want. And well, yeah, that makes me really quiet and also gives me a little bit of insecurity and self-doubt. Though on the other side, I know that the best is the unknown, because only then can the universe show us the way, it can surprise us. So, yeah, let us trust more. You know, sometimes I wonder, when everyone is unique, is then actually anyone unique at all? Because I always thought that being unique means you are so special and different than anyone else, which is true, but in reality everyone is very different and very special than anyone else, so everyone is unique. But does that mean that no one is unique, or because of everyone's uniqueness actually we're all the same because we're all so unique, and then it's not something special that separates us anymore, if that makes sense? By the way, I'm enjoying my matcha afternoon latte with you here, guys. And I just wanted to chat a little, because so here's the thing. I'm growing into running a software company, being this entrepreneur, girl boss type of woman, but somehow I have problems with creating a lot of content around that, because for some reasons, but the most that is, I don't know, kind of like stopping me from doing it is because I have the feeling that so very often so much coolness and importance and, I don't know, admirable things are put on those people who we made to be the ones who are the most accomplished, successful, I don't know, admiring ones. But what I feel is, oh, this is so good. What I feel is that in reality, actually, every single person, no matter what he, she, or it is doing, is so interesting and inspiring in its own way that I would love to see those type of videos. I was just thinking, I have a friend and she's a nurse, and I was just thinking how cool it would be if she would do like day in her lives and like thoughts and reflections of that life. And I feel like with that, I don't know, entrepreneur path, I don't know if I have anything to share, because I mean, there's so many stories out there already, and I don't feel that mine is that special compared to what's already out there. And I'm just thinking, like, is it really needed to share, I don't really understand social media, to be honest, because I'm just always wondering, like, but why do we like consuming other people's lives so much? Why do we like these things? And then I was thinking, because I'm observing a couple, and so many questions arose inside of me, and I was thinking, like, did they attract each other because they were both broken? And then I was thinking, or are we all just always broken humans, and we're just, well, trying to help each other grow and evolve and get into the next chapter? But I spoke about that with my husband, because I'm married, as you may know, and I was just thinking, right now I'm thinking, wow, I'm healing all my traumas, I'm the best version of myself, everything. But I mean, I was just like imagining if something would happen and we would get a divorce in 5 years, which will hopefully not happen. Would I then switch my mindset and look back on this and would be like, oh, actually, we didn't heal each other that much. I got traumatized here and there and everywhere, right, So I don't know, I'm just like, I'm always thinking a lot about life, like why everything is the way it is, how humans function, and how we think and why we think, and what this is all about, and I don't know, I don't find a lot of content out there, people who are also thinking these things, because I don't know, maybe it's perceived as boring, but I just dream about a community where you can just share your thoughts. It doesn't matter how you look or what you've accomplished or what you're doing. because for me, everything is an accomplishment. To cook a great meal is an accomplishment, to clean the house, to do this, to do that. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's an accomplishment to shower yourself and get dressed, because some people wish for doing that. They can't. And I don't know, I guess I'm just in a period of life where I'm like really questioning what success means for me and what's success in general. I mean, inside of me, that's for sure, my world doesn't spin around money. And I mean, it did when I was younger. I mean, I'm still young, but you know, before I went through a spiritual awakening, all I wanted to be and to do is I wanted to be financially free. I wanted to become an international famous movie star. I wanted to be on the covers and billboards of magazines and everything. And yeah, I don't know. I dreamed about all these things, but now it's like I already feel successful and I feel accomplished, yet I deal with a lot of insecurities, low self-esteem and low self-worth, and I don't know, you know? I just really don't know. I think I'm in this loop of trying to just be, to listen and to receive what the universe wants me to do. Because I don't know how this is for you guys, but how do you feel on a daily basis? I started this experiment 2 days ago that I just want to write down every single morning. I have 2 questions. How do I feel and what are my thoughts for the next month? Because I want to see if there's a pattern inside of me connected to my cycle, connected to the moon, connected to the stars and everything. Because I recognize some patterns that, like, every now and then the exact same thoughts come up, and I'm just wondering why. And I already found out that it very, very much depends on which week of my cycle I'm in, which I find super interesting. And I'm also reading a lot about, well, the Aquarius age and how everything is connected to the planets and what's going on in the cosmos. And I found that very fascinating too, because what I'm learning is that everything is connected. So let's pick a female, because I can speak better for, well, maybe the female gender. We have our cycle, which in itself is insane. Then there's the cycle of the moon, there's the cycle of the seasons, the cycle of the year, and then there's everything going on with, well, the stars and the cosmos and the day, and everything is connected. And it's like, it's so fascinating for me, and I could get lost in these topics forever. This is not a joke, like forever. The more I dig into all these rituals and astrology and in meditation and in zodiac signs, the female cycle, the seasons, our ancestors, I really feel there's all the wisdom and all the intelligence already written down. And I feel like right now I'm just thinking there's nothing that could be discovered, you know? At the moment, I don't know. I'm in a state where nothing really surprised me, because I always expect surprises. Nothing really shakes me or makes me nervous. I'm just constantly observing and listening, and I'm just thinking, but why am I here? What am I doing on this earth, you know? I had all these dreams and all these goals a year ago, and now it feels like they're all gone. And I'm in this loop of not knowing what I want, not knowing where to go. I mean, I have my companies and everything, and I do what I can. But it feels like, I don't know, you know, it feels like, I don't know, I cannot explain. So, if everyone knows these feelings, it would be cool to just share them. And I don't know if you can relate to just not knowing what you want, not knowing what comes next. I mean, in all the spiritual books I read, this is the perfect state. And the only thing we can do in these moments, I guess, is to drink a tea or a matcha or a cup of coffee or water read a book, listen to nature, go for a walk, and just be. Because sometimes when I have these periods where I feel like my life is a little slower, I tend to stress about it, and I'm like, oh, but I could work for 14 hours right now, but I just don't have this amount of work, to do. And then I realize, but my life goes in seasons. I don't need to. Just a second, I have a second tea here. I don't need to force myself, So yeah, life is amazing, guys. It really is. It's just so amazing, and I would just love that we all have a space where we can just share thoughts and feelings without being judged, without being called something, names or anything, just like a space to share some thoughts, and then people answer just what they think about it. So kind of like a thought community. That would be really nice, where all kind of thoughts are allowed and everyone just tries to answer them how he, she, it feels. Yeah. So my video today were just thoughts. And that's okay, because currently I have a lot of thoughts and no thoughts at all. And I'm in this state of not knowing what I want, not knowing where I want to go, what I want to do with my life. So yeah, I just be, I pray, I read, and let's see. I will keep you updated and let me know how you feel. Thank you so much.